All right, everybody, welcome back to the Sooner or Later podcast. I'm your host, Joey, and this week for episode 146, we're talking about The Martian. The Martian is directed by Ridley Scott with a screenplay by Drew Goddard, based on The Martian by Andy Weir. The cinematography is by Darius Wolski, edited by Pietro Scalia. Music by Harry Gregson Williams. Production companies are Scott Free Productions, Kinsberg, Genre, and TSG Entertainment. The Martian was distributed by 20th Century Fox with release dates of September 11th, 2015 at TIFF, September 30th, 2015 in the United Kingdom, and October 2nd, 2015 in the United States. The Martian has a runtime of 141 minutes and a budget of $108 million. Helped it bring in a box office total as of, what's today, April 30th, 2023, of $653.6 million. The Martian currently has a 91% on the tomato meter with 386 reviews and a 91% audience score with 100,000 plus verified ratings. The Martian's Metacritic score is an 80 with 46 critic reviews and an 8.1 user score with 2,000 ratings. And oh my God, why are you always sending me the spoiler thread, Eric? You're killing me. I don't know what Reddit gives it, so who knows? Reddit, all these nerds on Reddit, dude, they were probably rating it high, so it doesn't matter. But the only people whose opinion matters are ours, and you're getting 10 minutes of spoiler free starting now. Oh, dude, that was smooth. That did it. The Martian's good. It's always been good. Anybody who doesn't like it is an idiot.
Yeah.
So I really like the extended scenes. I thought that really gave it some.
Did we all watch the extended? I watched the extended.
I didn't, but on YouTube, I did watch a video on extended scenes.
What were the extended scenes?
Yeah, what were they?
I don't know. I was lying.
Because I was like, it's not like this scene is extended for the extended release.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll look it up while we're talking.
I think it's just like some lab stuff, but I mean, Matt Damon.
They do have videos on YouTube of that. So after I watched the movie, I went on YouTube and I seen that, and I was like, I don't need to watch this.
The new extended cut of 100 is 151 minutes long, and that might not seem like a big difference. In fact, there's really only one new full scene. Most of what you get are little scene extensions, additional character moments, and additional line of dialogue or two here and there, but you'd be surprised by how much they add up. I'll keep looking at what the scene is exactly, but
I mean, I could see that, especially with the crew, like, because they have a lot of scenes where it's like, because it's mostly a Matt Damon movie, but the crew having like little like moments explaining kind of like why they would do their mission the way they did.
Yeah. I'm still looking. Who knows? Go ahead, Eric. Talk.
I feel like, I mean, do we care? I know we're in spoilers, but like, I think I know the scene where he's like literally just says, "Hey, I'm going to continue these tests."
Is that the scene?
I don't remember ever seeing that before.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm sure it's like the thing they're saying is like it's so short, because I remember hearing about this before. It's not like this movie came out 10 years ago, but like I do think it's just like little, like even some of the little funny things he says, it's like they go on a little longer, or there's like one clip where he says like another joke alongside what he did.
So
his little vlogs.
I have it, and I think we're good to talk about it in spoilers because there's a lot of spoilery stuff in this. All the scenes that got extended are like really important scenes. I think.
Like plot points.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, the first couple we can kind of talk about, because if you don't know what the fuck The Martian is about, where have you been for like?
If you don't know about Matt Damon movies, where have you been?
Yeah, seriously.
It's a sequel to Interstellar.
Dude, no, it'd be the prequel.
It's the sequel to Saving Private Ryan.
That too.
My man should not have gotten lost again. But yeah, it's little things like Good Morning to Mars. In the first big footage restored to The Martian, we see Watney wake up on one of the early days of solitude, still gimping around after his incident. After rising and shining one morning, we still see that Mark isn't quite back to full speed just yet. So it's just like, oh, he's slower. And it's like, he did get stabbed, so.
It makes it like, I guess I didn't mess the movie up when you're watching it and you're like, oh, he's back to working. Like it's like I'm like, okay, some time has passed.
Yeah, no. In the extended, you saw every day as he was getting better. There were like multiple
Every
times.
soul.
Yeah, yeah, right. Every soul.
But even that time frame, like since I don't know how it works, it's easy for me to just be like, in my brain, this logically makes sense. Enough time has passed.
So I looked it up. A soul is 40 minutes longer than a normal Earth day. So it's like almost exactly the same, just 40 minutes longer. That's
Dude,
it.
imagine an extra 40 minutes a day, though. Shit.
I don't. There's only so much yanking I can do in one day, dude. With an extra 40 minutes, I'd be dry. I'd be shot.
I'm mediocre with this amount of time. Imagine how mediocre I could be with 40 more minutes.
Yeah, imagine how much more work I wouldn't do.
I'm let you know, I would not be shoveling Mars dust, all right?
No, it's lighter though on Mars or something, maybe.
Did you give him
they say
it is
that.
lighter on Mars.
They say that, but they don't know.
No,
What do you mean they don't?
Look, there's an equation that tells you exactly how much lighter you are on Mars.
We literally
First time we
have
go
a
to
rover.
Mars, someone's gonna get down there and their brain's gonna crush to their feet, and they're like, "Oh,
It's
we
so
might have
dense.
missed the calculation."
We didn't know how dense it was.
We missed an extra 0.
Yeah. Oh my God. I was thinking meters, and a boy sent it to me in feet.
Yeah. You look at the Mars rover; it's all compressed like a submarine.
Oh
pancake.
man, you said the rover, and oh man, there's so much. I think talking about this movie and spoilers is definitely going to be a lot better because there's so many little things that you just don't want to spoil for somebody. And like Alex saw it for the first time today, and she was like blown away. She was like, "Oh my God, that movie was amazing!" It like brought her to tears almost.
Yeah, I didn't see this movie until after I heard about it winning Best Comedy because I thought it was hilarious. And that's when I watched it afterwards.
It's a good comedy, though. Yeah,
it has some comedic tones. That year, I don't think it deserved to win Best Comedy. Like there was not.
No, it was Best Drama or Comedy.
Yeah, but when did Girls Trip come out?
Bro, Girls Trip was never. It was never gonna win.
Nah, dude, Girls Trip was love, dude.
Was it the same year?
I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I think
no, that's
2017.
And this was 2015.
I didn't see this opening night, but I did see it in theaters, and I was like, this movie rocks.
I'm pretty sure like there was no real like comedies like that year though. Like, and it is like drama, comedy, musical or something.
Those are the Golden Globes, yeah.
Yeah.
Best motion picture, musical or comedy is what it won.
Okay. So yeah, it is a comedy. Then it has comedy then.
Yeah.
It's not a musical.
No.
I mean, there's music.
It'd have been kind of cool if it was musical though.
Can you imagine a number on Mars?
The things that beat out for best comedy or musical are Trainwreck by Judd Apatow, Spy by Paul Feig, Joy, which was a biographical comedy drama film. I don't even know about who.
Is that the one with Jennifer Lawrence?
Yes, it is.
It got nominated for Best Actress.
And The Big Short.
I don't remember that being
Big Short.
I don't know how the fuck they consider it. Says comedy drama though.
So yeah, Trainwreck was the one that was supposed to win that year because Trainwreck is funny. Like that's the only Amy Schumer movie I've ever really liked.
Yeah, but The Martian is a better movie.
Better movie, yes, but like when it comes to that category,
I've never seen Trainwreck because I really do hate Amy Schumer. I'm sure I laughed more at The Martian than I ever would at Trainwreck.
Nah, dude, Bill Hader and LeBron are funny in that movie.
Yeah.
I also share the same hatred, Joey, and I loved it because of Bill Hader.
He's so good.
Bill Hader just...
He carries.
Yeah, he hits every time.
Yeah.
But then Amy Schumer, though. There's nobody I dislike in this movie, which is the problem. You know? Everybody... who's not perfect in this movie?
The NASA dude. The like the first...
Jeff Daniels? Jeff Daniels is fantastic.
Nah, mid.
Bro, how?
He's no LeBron James.
Yeah, I don't want him to be LeBron James. I think that's why I liked him here.
Jeff Daniels plays the character he's meant to play.
Oh man, he plays it so good. Him against Sean Bean.
He does play the character he's supposed to play for sure.
I forgot about Sean Bean. Honestly, I was like, dude. We need more of him in films.
There is one reason why I remembered Sean Bean in this movie, but I'm gonna hold it for spoilers because I don't want to talk about that right now.
All right.
But yeah, them two playing off of each other, and then I think Chiwetel Ejiofor and Kristen Wiig playing off each other. Ooh, so good. I could have watched a movie just about them, like dealing with it from a political angle.
The most interesting thing about this movie is for a movie to be like pretty much an isolated movie about one person, yet it still has such a big cast, and it gets like enough from a lot of them.
Could this have worked in a Castaway? Like, do you think Matt Damon could have castawayed this?
Yeah, I would think this movie can work like that.
Probably, but it probably wouldn't be as good.
It wouldn't be as good only because whoever came in save the day.
There'd be no emotional attachment.
They'd be nameless, faceless people.
Well, no, we get some backstory in Castaway. There's like 15 minutes of backstory for Castaway before he's on the island.
So yeah, you wouldn't get all of the middle part, I guess. Like first scene you would still get, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, and probably the last one. Because they would still be like working with him or whatever. All right, 20 minutes. So don't start any new conversations.
That's a long time.
Or 20 minutes. Go fuck yourself. 20 seconds. I need a thumbs up or a thumbs down on Martian. In 3, 2, 1.
Thumbs up.
Just a singular thumbs up.
2
okay.
thumbs up.
We've been watching a lot of 2 thumbs up movies. So for everybody listening to it audibly,
I don't give nothing 2 thumbs.
Yeah, you're whack for that. You got that whole other thumb. You ain't even using it.
Yeah, not even using it.
It's just sitting there. It's collecting dust. So that's 5 thumbs up out of a possible 6 thumbs up for The Martian. So that means you should probably see it. And you should also probably hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to make sure that you are here for all the live recordings of the podcast. And for any that you missed, you can go back and watch them. And if you want our spoiler full thoughts, you can click in that top right-hand corner and go to that video. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
He really did. For once in his life, he nailed that. I gotta find the spoiling.
You know what's funny is like, so I open up the main one, like Joey's one, because my camera is opposite. So like if I look at the bottom one, it's flipped. Yeah. So I look at that main one so I can do it right.
Tips and tricks of James.
Yeah, you ain't lying.
Only 200 pods in.
Yeah. So the reason that I always remember that Sean Bean is in this movie is because he doesn't die. And that's
only like a handful of movies.
You don't know that, dude.
No, I mean, well, everybody dies, but
in the end, it's like Sean Bean's character died of a heart attack from the excitement.
Yeah, immediately after noticing or after meeting old boy. But when the movie first came out, they were like, "Yeah, but his career died." So that kind of still counts. Yeah, and I was like, "Damn, Sean Bean's still dying even when he doesn't die." I love it.
At least this is less gruesome.
Yeah, you ain't lying, because he could have fallen on a big-ass satellite dish again.
Yeah, and I mean, his career is over, but he got a decent, retirement plan.
Yeah, that's true.
Wait, his career is over? What's that? What's the last thing?
No. His character's career. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
For a second there, I was like, wait, who canceled Sean Bean?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the last thing he acted in... Oh, right! So, he was in 2 things this year, and one of them is a live-action version of Saint Seiya Knights of the Zodiac, which is an 80s anime series that has no business being a live-action movie, but Sean Bean is in it.
Is it good?
No, there's no fucking way.
It doesn't look good.
No, it does not look good.
I mean, you were kind of hyping it up, dude.
Yeah.
Well, no. I was laying the groundwork for how ridiculous it is. People really like this show. Knights of the Zodiac, I think, was a lot of like early weebs. That was like their awakening to what anime is. But like to have a live action movie come out in 2023 is weird.
Eek.
Yeah, it's real weird.
Yeah, that's pretty random.
But it hasn't come out yet. So.
The main actor is Japanese, so that's good. That helps. They didn't whitewash too many people, except for everybody else in the cast. So
that'll happen.
Yeah. So do we want to talk about the extended scenes at the front or do we want to save that for the end when the conversation
We'll just
has
talk
a
about
lull?
it now.
Damn, the conversation's got a lull already. All right, I got you here. I'm serving it up to you Gary's way. All right, so the first one is Good Morning Mars. So we see more scenes of him healing after the antenna stake, I guess is what it was.
Yeah.
Pierces his body or whatever.
It gets him though.
Bro, it gets him. And
I've been game over. I've been done already.
I would have freaked out and pulled that shit out and bled to death. I don't even know. So in the extended scene, did you see him take the other piece out in the not extended scene?
I see him just pull it out.
And then you didn't see him take the forceps in and grab another piece out?
I don't think so. Do you?
Yeah, you do. I remember. I remember that scene.
And then he just like bleeds through his spacesuit like for over 3 days or whatever. And so that's that like extended part. Martian cartography and Mark starts to doze. So it's another short one, and essentially he's doing his like first rounds of experiments with the rover, and that's where he like starts to fall asleep while he's driving. Or in the extended version, he like falls asleep while he's driving. And then like that's basically it.
I feel like I've seen that before.
Yeah, I also feel like I've seen that, but
yeah, I mean maybe. I mean maybe they show they show him falling asleep again later in the movie, but I don't know if that's like part of the extended version or not.
Okay.
The next one is Annie's rant to Vincent. Now here's where things start to pick up with the Martian Extended Edition, as we get an entire swath of dialogue from Kristen Wiig's Annie Montrose that we didn't see in the film. Right after Vincent gives his infamous "Bring Him Home Alive" press conference, instead of just cutting to Teddy saying not to say things like that on live TV, we see Annie, Kristen Wiig's character, kind of telling him the same exact thing. But like...
it's a little redundant.
Yeah, but then we also get some character backstory on Annie. So we find out that she needs this job because she's paying alimony to 2 deadbeat ex-husbands, which is wild as hell, dude. That line killed me in the extended version.
So that's like interesting, but it doesn't add much to the movie.
No, you just get a sense for like who this person is a little bit more. But like it makes sense why that was on the cutting room floor, because
for sure
you don't really need to know that.
No, it doesn't change anything. It's interesting though.
And then she hits you with the I guess gender equality's kicked me square in my ass. I was dying. That line was so
a good line. I like that line.
And then she walks in, and that's when Teddy was like, "Hey, don't say alive on national television." The next one is Mark Watney's blunt response. So essentially him just going, him calling everybody bureaucratic felchers, which I don't know what that is.
What? And I could have sworn he said that in the...
I guess not.
Damn.
But like everybody was like,
Eric, what edition did you watch?
"Oh wow!" So this might get us demonetized. But do you guys want to know what a felcher is?
I'll just look it up, man. Let's not get demonetized.
What's the matter? I already said fuck. A felcher is a person who sucks or licks semen from the anus of another person.
What the hell?
I am not surprised that they cut that from the movie. That is wild. I mean,
I get the point across.
It definitely does. But
Holy.
like, why does he know what that is?
Because he's smart and he knows these secret words.
Yeah, that's why.
I mean, who said it?
Mark. So when
Matt Damon's character.
Yeah. So when they say,
if anybody knows about butt stuff, it's him.
It's Matt Damon's character. Yeah, it's in response to when they say like, "Hey, we haven't told your team yet." And he was like, "What the fuck? Why would we do that?"
That's what I remember. I remember the "what the fuck."
Yeah.
They probably could have saved themselves so much time, too, if they had told him right away.
Yeah, they could have been, like, figuring it out.
And they wouldn't have had to gone down to the wire, like, if this happened today, he's got.
But also, like, the team didn't even freak out. They found out, and they were like, "Okay, are we going to save him, or what?"
But, I mean, also, too, like, you don't know, though. Like...
Yeah,
like they went worst case scenario.
Which, like, when your life is also in danger, that's probably the right step. I know how this shit works. If he was pierced, he's dead already. It's been like she was still looking, and it was like 2 minutes after his life signs went flat. He's dead, bro. You gotta get the fuck out of here.
But like, I get I get them leaving, like, because you don't know. But
Yeah.
then I also, like, if they were to not, like, so if the crew decides not to turn back, do you think they're bad people?
No. I mean,
Nah.
It's like 2 years of your life.
Even besides that, though, one of that dude had a family of 6. Bro.
Dude, he was wild.
he is wild as hell for saying, yeah, we got to go get our boy. But, like, and then 2 of them were married or whatever, or together. Mm-hmm. And then the other ones, I think they were bad people if they said no. Because you have nobody else. It's just you, you know? Like, if it's just you, how are you going to leave your fucking partner behind there? But, like, oh, boy had kids. Send him on an escape pod back to Earth. Don't fucking make him sit in this shit, dog. Oh, I guess Michael Pena's character had a wife and a child, too. But he was like...
But he said, fuck it.
He was like, hey, mommy, I'm going back home. I'm going to Mars. No way.
I think it helped that some of them wanted to stay longer as it was in the shits already. Like, half of them were, like, not trying to leave Mars in general. So
yeah, because they came back one third of their way into their shit. Like, they came back early.
Yeah. That's true, too. Yeah, I didn't think about that.
I mean, shit, they left them with 300 souls worth of rations or whatever.
I could have swore they were, like, on, like, literally, like, day 20.
No, they left day 18. Of like a 300-day or like a 60-day thing or whatever.
So yeah, they
gave
him twice as much.
Establish anything.
Yeah,
they gave him what was it, like twice as much food or something like that, or was it like what was the? He says it like when he's like, I have this much rations. That's for 6 people.
So it was 30 rations for 6 people, but as a failsafe, they brought 60 of them.
Okay, that's a number. Yeah.
So that means it gave him like 300 days if he didn't ration, 400 days if he did ration.
Mm-hmm.
And then he took a shit and was like, I'm gonna grow potatoes.
I'd have been good with it until I ran out of like when he ran out of ketchup and stuff, and then he just said, "I'm gonna Vike it up." I was like, I think I should have gave up.
But at that point, his whole habitat exploded already. Like that was the 4th natural disaster that he had lived through, and like I'm crushing up Vikes too, homie. I would have done that while I still had ketchup. Are you kidding me?
I'm assuming you know it's coming back. I'm not going in looking for the uranium, dude.
I mean, but at that point, you're dying. Why would you die cold? I'm gonna die warm. I'm gonna go get that uranium for real.
I don't know. Like,
go ahead.
His willingness to survive is just not of a normal man.
I mean, my man went from freezing to death to sweating because he put that shit inside of his car.
He was so hot.
He was so hot. But like, yeah, that's just but like, if you're going to Mars, you gotta have the will to survive, right? Because like,
he's the only one that would have survived, though.
I think anybody on that team could have survived.
I think Michael Pena would have got.
Whoa, come on. I love Michael Pena in this movie. He's so good.
What does he do? What does he do in this movie?
He's a fucking pilot.
But like,
he saved his life, Eric. He took him off Mars.
Real quick, though. He's the botanist. He's the one that knew how to grow food better than any of them else.
Bro, what's it take to fucking make some water and shit on the ground?
On that shit.
Dude, he blew it up and he was the expert.
No, a botany expert isn't a chemical engineer, okay? He was doing
in this world he is, man.
Well, yeah, he's an expert at everything, but like, would that be a chemical engineer who would do something like that, Eric? Or like, what would that be?
I mean, right? To him, that's just basic chemistry. But it
would be basic chemistry to everybody on the ship, right? Like, they're all geniuses. Except for Michael Pena, I guess.
I guess we should look in who gets into NASA, and like we should see like.
Bro, they're not
top of the top.
Yeah, they're not sending fucking Joe Blow to go to fucking space. It's not the drilling.
We don't know what Martian mission this was. This could be Martian mission 37.
It was 3. It was Ares 3.
It might as well have been 37, all right? This is the C team.
No, it is not the C team. You're crazy.
2 of them were military, man. Come on, as your boys.
And one of them was German.
Definitely was military.
All right. So on from that one. So the next one is Mark repairs the Hab. So this is after the containment tube exploded, and everything like went. Everything froze over. He put up like a tarp, and then he like duct taped it, and I don't know. And so,
What?
yeah, you saw that in the extended edition. So
No. I could have sworn that was in the regular one, though.
So after pressurizing his potato farm, courtesy of thick plastic and duct tape, Mark sealed the hab breach with, there's a moment of silence where Mark finds some holes in the plastic using smoke, science, and duct tape. Watney
okay.
repairs some breaches in his ceiling. This is definitely a scene where there's no big payoff to the Martian's overall story, except seeing Mark Watney proceeding to science the shit out of his recently wrecked potato farm. So
Okay,
it's just that.
The inside is the
holes.
new bit. The
Yeah.
outside is that was already there.
Yeah. The next one is satellite adjustments at JPL. The scene gives us a little more of Donald Glover's Rich Purnell, as it shows us a little more about how his plan takes shape. After his initial appearance, where we see his supervisor JPL ask for coordinates for satellite adjustments, we see that he didn't deliver those coordinates as promised. Instead, Rich demands supercomputer time. So that little interaction between them is new, where he's like, I need the supercomputer.
Yeah, I thought that was new, honestly.
Watney finishes the mission. So like Eric was saying earlier, when he decides to finish the mission that they went there for, that was a deleted scene. Mark Watney's Martian camping trip. So there's a scene, James, when he's traveling to the site for Ares 4, where he blows up a tent and he like sleeps in the tent, basically, and then he gets up and goes more. And
So
that's the whole thing.
I think the first time I
Naked
seen
AF.
this movie, I seen like the extended cut
Oh, really?
because I remember these scenes.
Yeah.
But then I also like as I rewatched the movie this time, I don't remember like seeing the tent scene again.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
The next one.
They do
oh,
have
go
their
ahead.
jobs on Wiki though, like which each of them did.
So what? All right, let's hear it.
So Jessica Chastain, she's the commander. So she was a submarine warfare officer, oceanographer, geologist. That's what she did.
She would have been fine. She would have survived. Go
Yeah.
ahead. Next one.
I mean, that's Jessica Chastain, though. Come on. You're bad.
I mean, sure. Yeah, baddie gives you 10 points in life for sure.
Dude, yeah, that's baddie armor, dude. we wouldn't know nothing about that.
We wouldn't. We'd have no idea. Michael Pena is a United States Air Force officer, engineer, and a pilot.
Yeah, he'd have died. You're right.
Yeah, he would have died.
He would have died.
All right, Kate Mara, system operator.
She's dead.
She was the electrical hacker, right?
Yeah, she's dead.
Sebastian Stan, flight surgeon.
He might have lived. He might have lived.
So if I'm assuming flight surgeon means he's a doctor.
Yeah, he is. Jessica
Yeah.
Chastain calls him that. She's like,
So
"You're a
I think he does
doctor."
because if he gets blown up and the thing inside of him, he's the most equipped to deal with that first of all.
Yeah.
And he's taking some science classes. By some, I mean he's taking a ton of science classes.
Yeah, all of the
That
science
is
classes.
true, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
All right, who's the other one?
The German dude.
Oh, so Dr. Alex Vogel, is that the one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
He's a
a
chemist.
navigator and a chemist. An aviator. Or wait, navigator. It's a navigator.
Yeah, navigator. He would have lived.
He would actually been almost as good in that job.
He might have
Yeah,
been
I
as
think
good.
so. He would have been as funny.
He would not, because that dude is dry as
No.
fuck.
That's the last one, right? Is there another? They have another.
Yeah, that's the last one. That
So there's
was,
more cast, but I think these are all like the people back on Earth.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
are all people on Earth.
I mean, half the crew might have survived on their own.
The only two who wouldn't have are Kate Mara and fucking Michael
Michael
Pena.
Pena.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're for sure
I
dead.
called it.
Yeah, but you're just being racist, dude.
What?
Yeah.
Yep.
See, but like Watney is a botanist and a mechanical engineer. So like not only
Yeah,
does
but
he know, like,
anybody
he's a
can be a mechanical
mechanical
engineer.
engineer? Yeah.
Anybody.
Whoa, no, not mechanical, dude. Hold up.
oh, see? Yeah.
Anyone
alright,
can be
Eric.
a civil engineer.
No, but mechanical engineers also don't get paid shit. So like that means anybody could be a mechanical engineer.
Sure, anybody could work
I
at
mean,
McDonald's.
yeah, sure, yeah.
Sure.
Easiest
Sure, that's a
engineer
weak argument.
jobs. Not a weak argument.
Eric doesn't agree at all.
Man, fuck
I'm saying
Eric.
the smartest people I know are mechanical engineers.
Okay, but that don't mean shit, because on degreeplanet.com, with factors in mind, let's take a look at the following engineering majors listed from easiest to hardest Fuck. It can help you consider your personal strengths and abilities as you explore the various options. They have from easiest to hardest: industrial engineering, general engineering, computer engineering, environmental engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, biomedical engineering, electrical engineering, petroleum engineering, and aerospace and aeronautical engineering. So mechanical's dead center. That means half of people on the planet could be a mechanical engineer.
Bro,
I don't know if that's how it works because I don't know. Like I think the lowest one means anybody can roll out of bed and be
Dude,
that.
what's the percentage of engineers?
Anybody could be an industrial engineer. They literally go in and go, yeah, if we make that a little bit shorter, it'll improve your process by 20%. And then you do it, and then somebody loses
Legos.
it. Yeah, it really is just Legos.
I'll let you know some people that aren't good with playing with Legos.
I'm surprised computer engineering. Oh wait, I'm thinking of electrical. Electrical's the hardest one.
Yeah, electrical
Or
is
one of the harder ones.
third hardest, according to degreeplanet.com.
But yeah, fucking aerospace engineering. Those are actual engineers.
Yeah, they build rocket fucking ships.
Yeah.
So like, you know.
You would think they would have one of those, but I guess you don't want. There's only a handful of those, like super experts, and you wouldn't want to risk.
And those
them
are back home, anyways.
Yeah, because they got to be developing new shit for the next mission. So you.
I mean, they were literally doing that in this movie.
Yeah, you can't be sending those motherfuckers to the moon and shit.
Yeah.
Them
some rocket science.
Yeah.
Scientists.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep looking it up. I'm gonna try to find you some numbers, Eric, for distribution of engineering jobs.
But just based on my knowledge, mechanical engineers are smart AF.
No, but that's like super anecdotal, you know? Because I know some motherfuckers who became some mechanical engineers and, you know, they got C's to get them degrees, you know what I'm saying?
C's get you degrees.
Yeah. Per engineering.
But I'm assuming, though, if he's like taking, like, you guys assumed he's already A-list, so like he's not like you're running the mill.
No. There is no assumption. They're not sending B-listers into space.
These are A tier.
Yeah, they might be S tier. To be honest with you,
I don't know,
Michael
man.
Pena isn't.
Look, you don't need.
You see Armageddon.
Look, there's a reason that Armageddon is bad, and it's because Ben Affleck said, "Wouldn't it be easier to teach astronauts how to drill?" And old boy said, "Shut the fuck up, or you're fired." So, you know,
wouldn't it be easier to send industrial engineers to space?
Industrial engineers are idiots, so no. that's C tier for sure.
If you can drill, you can go to space. All right.
if it drills, we can kill it. All right, let me burn through these. The mini deaths of Mark Watney. So there's a deleted scene where the captain is asking Michael Pena how many times he's killed Mark in his training exercises. The Hermes crew discuss sleeping arrangements. So this is just like a cute moment between Sebastian Stan and Kate Mara's character. That's about it. And then Mark's final moment on the Hermes. The final moment of Mark's space journey in the Martian, just before we see him back on Earth, finds Mark reflecting on the fact that he's back home on his sweet home planet. So, I mean, there's not a lot.
Oh, that little bench scene?
No. There's like a different...
Oh, no.
Go ahead.
I can't remember, honestly.
So there's a Saving Private Ryan.
Yeah, when he's sitting in front of his own grave or something like that. No, there's a scene where he's just like sitting on the Hermes before that scene where he's on the bench. And everybody's all like, "Oh, sir. He's not your commanding officer, dude. He's a fucking
I'm
botanist.
spit on him if I see him, dude.
Fucking trash. They should have let this Private Ryan die.
Like he's not even like military.
No, there's only one of them that is, right? Or two of them.
Two of them.
Yeah.
Jessica Chastain and Michael Pena. He's a major.
Ugh.
And that's not even that high.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's pretty fucking low.
It's like so yeah. It goes. I'm assuming it's what branch is he? It doesn't.
He's
say.
Air Force.
Okay,
They
so yeah,
said,
that's
right?
like he's had like 3 promotions.
U.S. Air Force officer.
Mm.
Yeah, so. God damn. All right,
I'm telling you.
he might be the only B-lister on the squad then. But
he
even
barely
then,
made it.
But even then, you got to be A squad to fly the bitch. Like he's out there
Dude, that
flying
thing's on
the ship.
autopilot, dude. Do you see who flies planes?
No,
What's the
actually-
difference?
when everybody goes to sleep, he turns the autopilot off and he runs that bitch. He's like, I'm doing it. I'm sending it.
Dude, he's
Tokyo
nothing
Drift.
without his gadgets and gadgets, dude. All he was doing, he was like, hey, it's telling me it's 14%. We gotta go.
Look, it was past the point of no return and it didn't fall over. I was like, the instruments are fucked up because there ain't no way that
Yeah,
we're.
they
They built,
gravitational pull wrong.
a safety factor in it.
Yeah, there's
Plus
a
or minus 3%.
Yeah, there's a 3% wiggle room. I mean, what else do we got to say about this, dude? This movie rocks.
I
Matt,
think it's good.
Where's
Matt Damon's best. What?
Where's Mackenzie Davis from? Like I saw her and I was like, dude, why didn't I just watch her?
She's in San Junipero, which is, I think, her breakout role. And then she is
You're
a
right.
Terminator in Terminator Genisys.
You're right, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
One
I
of the
was like, how
only
is she so
Terminators that's
familiar?
been good in a minute.
And even that one was like good.
Yeah.
You know?
It's mid, and then it's like slightly above that.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what she's in. I mean, this cast is fucking stacked.
Dude, they got Wong just chilling. They
Man.
got the Mister himself, the Gambino. Like,
And then they said, hey, do your job faster, you lazy fuck. And he went, I can
Right.
do it faster.
dude, they got all the Sorcerer Supremes in here, dude.
They really do.
Dude, was Benedict Cumberbatch in here too?
Could you imagine he was like an unnamed role or whatever and he's just
Yeah.
in the background?
I also didn't realize his name was Benedict until this movie.
Benedict Wong.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah,
think his
that's-
name was
yeah.
just Wong?
Yeah. I don't know.
Oh,
I
shit,
don't know
that's
what
a
I
little
thought.
racist, Eric.
Yeah, like Cher.
Yeah, he just goes by his last name. He's been in a ton of TV, not a lot of
Is this
movies.
one of
though.
Donald Glover's last movies?
What is he dead?
He doesn't really film movies too much anymore.
No, I
Like
don't
live
think he's in
movie.
movies.
he does a lot of TV. What is a non-live movie like?
He was in
Plays?
Solo.
Dude, I wasn't gonna ask him. I don't know why you did that to him. Why you did that to him on not live streaming, dude?
I mean,
Eric, you went. Yeah, I don't know if he really does not live movies.
I know you mean television, but
Like live action, I meant.
What?
Because he
Other
did The Lion King.
that
That's
was
the last
the only
movie.
one.
And then Guava Island.
What the fuck?
It's-
Who
it's
even
another
knows what a
animated
Guava
film.
Island is?
but when someone says it, Eric, it really like I legit meant like you thought he was just doing plays.
He's on Broadway the whole time.
Yeah.
What?
Riding Atlanta on Broadway.
You take a second, you think it through, and come back to me.
I'm just gonna shut up.
Oh, come on, Eric, stop. Oh man, fuck.
I got nothing else to say about this movie.
I mean, you're gonna have to answer a few questions here in a minute. He really has not done a lot of movies.
Is he gonna be in Community the movie? That's what it says.
Yeah, he's in Community, dog.
I didn't know he was doing the movie though.
Oh
yeah, I
yeah,
also
yeah.
didn't know.
He's talked about it. He's like, I'm waiting for them to tell me when we're starting filming.
Yeah, that's
he,
crazy.
He talked about it in the most recent Variety interview that he was in. Everybody is coming back except for Chevy Chase because he's a racist piece of shit.
I mean, yeah.
You said you're a lot of TV. I forgot that hasn't. That's not gonna be good. The Mr.
Plus,
Mrs.
he's
Smith
old.
thing.
I think the Mr. and Mrs. Smith TV show might be pretty good.
Who's doing it? I don't think
Him.
so. But like what?
Isn't it FX?
If it's FX,
No, Amazon Prime Video. But he's executive producing it.
that's gonna be hit or miss.
No, what do you mean?
It's a real 50-50.
Dude, it has like 15 executive producers.
Yeah, but the other things he executive produced have done well. Atlanta and Swarm. People really liked Swarm, I think.
I've been meaning to watch Swarm.
Yeah, I just haven't gotten
Wait,
around
that's
to it
also on
either.
Amazon?
Yeah.
Never mind. It's a 60-40 now.
You know what's funny? Some of these producers have worked on like like stuff with him, like The Martian, like Atlanta. So it does have a good team.
Dude, you
That's
guys
a
are,
70-30.
look, it's Donald Glover. He's done no wrong to me TV and movie wise, so I'm not. Come on.
I feel like you're
And
overlooking.
music-wise, too.
What am I overlooking?
All right, let's look.
Exactly.
I haven't seen that.
Deep diving in.
Yeah, let me flip through my Rolodex. Nah, man, you're crazy. I mean, I don't know what the
The
fuck.
Lazarus Effect, trash.
What even is that?
Exactly.
I don't even know if that's actually on here. I'm taking your
It's not a
word
real
for it.
movie, man.
It's a
Oh.
movie.
Wait, is it? Oh, wait, this movie is bad. Hold on.
Also, I didn't realize that was Sebastian Stan because he just looks so small and
He's small in real life.
But
He just
he's
gets-
no, I don't even think he gets that big for the movies. I think they digitally make him bigger.
no, it's
They
his
have to.
clothing that makes him look bigger.
Yeah.
Like, and he has like so he wears a lot of padded stuff because he's small. Like, he's not like he's an average sized man.
He's a svelte man for sure. And I'm gonna look it up.
Because he's like,
Sebastian-
and
Go
I know
ahead.
it's like the Tommy Lee thing where it's like he's supposed to look skinny because of the Tommy Lee thing, but like he's so thin in that, and like a lot of stuff I see him in that's not MCU, he's real thin in general. Like he's just
Bro,
doesn't put a lot of weight.
he's 6 foot, but
holy.
they always add like an inch or two. So I think we can
He's 5'10".
Yeah, we could safely say he's 5'10" for sure. So he's probably like 5'10" and $130. He's a tiny.
Buck 30. I don't know about
He's
that.
a
That's,
tiny little man, dude.
$120, dude.
No, wow, Eric said he's even
you went the wrong way, Eric.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I'm looking
He's
at these.
anorexic at this point.
I'm looking at these fake pierced nipples, and this is a bodysuit he's wearing.
I mean, Pam wore one, so I
Well,
mean,
yeah, she kind of had to though. She
I
wasn't.
mean,
gonna,
yeah.
She wasn't gonna live up to the goat. You know what I'm saying?
Who could?
Anybody who has enough money, I guess. All right.
Hold on. How much is 78 kilograms?
78 kilograms is 78 times 2.2.
2.2, I think it goes.
Yeah. I can't open up my calculator. Oh,
To like
fuck.
160.
Give or take.
I don't know.
Well,
At
they have
150.
him. So that's what they have as like listed weight at is 78 kilograms.
So he's a
Bullshit.
$150. 5'10" and $150. He's
But
still
really, he's probably like 140.
Yeah, he's still small. He's still a tiny dude.
Yeah. For 6 foot, that's small.
Yeah. It makes sense why he's so thin.
Yeah.
All right, now are we good to move forward?
So
Anybody
is this
else?
Ridley Scott's best movie?
No. Next question.
Ooh, wow. That was a little too quick.
I'm just kidding.
I think it might be.
It's
You
up
know-
for debate.
You know, the problem is I haven't seen The Last Duel or House of Gucci, so I have no idea.
House of Gucci's
No
not
way.
good though, right?
I don't know.
way,
I
House of
don't know.
Gucci's good.
I didn't even look into it. That's
The
how much I
last-
didn't
And the
give a
last
shit.
duel.
No, Nick
Trash.
loved the Last
No,
Duel.
no, no. The
He
Last
said it was
Duel was
amazing.
Yeah, The Last Duel was a box office failure. It's not a bad movie.
Yeah, he
No one
said,
watched it.
he said it
Yeah.
was mismarketed. That it just it wasn't marketed right to get people in. Let me
I'm
just
pretty
run,
sure it's rated well, like
Yeah.
by fans and like on all. Yeah, it just didn't make no money.
Yeah, and Ridley Scott was like, "This is why movies are dying. Is because
What's
you
the-
won't
what
go
else
see
has
my
he done,
movie."
though?
I'm gonna say the list
All
of
the
movies right
aliens.
now. The Duelist in 1977, Alien in 1979, Blade Runner in 1982, Legend, Someone to Watch Over Me, Black Rain, Thelma and Louise, 1492, Conquest of Paradise, White Squall, G.I. Jane, Gladiator, Hannibal, Black Hawk Down, Matchstick Men, Kingdom of Heaven. Shut up, dude. It was a
he thought of
G.I.
Jada.
Jane
He
joke.
thought-
I know.
yeah, he thought of Jada.
Kingdom of Heaven, A Good Year, American Gangster, Body of Lies, Robin Hood, Prometheus, The Counselor, Exodus, Gods and Kings, The Martian, Alien Covenant, All the Money in the World, The Last Duel, House of Gucci, and Napoleon, which comes out on Apple TV this year. You could make an argument for Alien,
Yeah.
Thelma and Louise,
Yep.
Gladiator.
Yep.
Hannibal is up there. Hannibal is
Yeah.
fantastic.
Never watched it.
Fair.
I mean, I've never
Black Hawk
seen it,
Down?
but I think Black Hawk Down people love that
Yeah.
movie.
I really like Black Hawk Down.
But can it go toe to toe with Thelma and Louise or Gladiator?
I mean, these movies are all so different.
Yeah, they really are. He has directed all types of shit.
I didn't
pretty
know he
much
did American Gangster.
American Gangster is a bop.
Yeah, I love that movie.
Who's
That's
in
one with
that
Denzel, right?
Is that Denzel?
Yeah, that movie's so good.
Yeah, it is. He kills that dude in the street. Spoilers.
He does. cold blooded.
Yeah, crazy as fuck.
Dude, he beats up his cousin for dropping like wine. Like,
yeah.
Oh my god, yeah.
I didn't know Rizzo was in this movie.
Lizzo?
There's
No,
like I think
RZA.
that's the rapper.
Yeah, I know.
That's why I know Eric doesn't watch the cameras, because me and you both said that giggling, and Eric goes, "No, the rapper."
I'm still reading. I'm reading his shit.
I mean, yeah, he's made some fucking bangers though. I think this is top 5, easy top 5.
But here's my thing with it: if someone wanted to say this was his best movie, I'll be okay with it.
Yeah, it's definitely not worth the argument. For sure. Because some people, some movies where it's like, this is the best movie they've ever done. No, I'm going to fucking fight you on this. That is unacceptable as an answer. But like, no, any of these top 5 movies that if you were like, this is Ridley Scott's best movie, Thelma and Louise, fuck it, dog. Yeah, that movie's rad. Sure. I'll take it. Yeah.
I mean, especially because like, how many movies in that genre are like that good is the thing. Like,
right.
But American Gangster, I think, is so good.
I mean, any of them, really.
No, Thelma and Louise is not. They don't go to space.
I don't know what Thelma and Louise is. Is that a comedy?
No, it's like a buddy comedy about 2 women who rob people, and then they're like, "Bro, I love you. Let's drive off this thing." And then they kill themselves. Spoilers for a movie that's like 30 years old.
91.
Yeah, it's old.
I mean, Blade Runner is still like great too. G.I. Jane is actually really good.
The only problem with Blade Runner though is that it's so long and boring and nerdy.
Yeah, it's for a certain audience.
Yeah, but like The Martian, I feel like is better.
You said Alex liked it, so never mind. I was gonna say people can think the same about this, but
The Martian dumbs it down for you though. There's a couple
Martian's
moments.
Just fun too, though.
Yeah, but there's only a couple moments where it's like, this is a little too heady, and not for me, of course, because I was the one that had to explain it. But for normal viewing audiences, there's moments where it's like, that was a little too heady. What did they just say? And like, you need it explained to you just a little bit. But like other times, they explain it real dumbed down. Like when my man says, "I'm gonna have to science the shit out of this." It doesn't get much more succinct than that. Yeah. He's a scientist and he's had to do this shit, you know? But yeah, I mean, all of his movies are like that though. None of them are like, "Oh, bro, this shit is so heady that I can't wrap my fucking brain around it." You know?
Isn't this All the Money in the World supposed to be really good too?
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know.
That's the one that they recast Spacey in.
Oh, yeah. And who did they? Oh, they put Christopher Plummer from Knives Out. That's cool. Critical response: it has a 79% on Rotten Tomatoes, with an average score of 7 out of 10. So it's good. I don't think it's best Ridley Scott movie of all time, but it's good.
So for me, it's not in any order, but Gladiator, American Gangster, The Martian, Alien.
Alien is so good, dude. Have you ever seen Alien, Eric?
The first one, man, is a banger.
It goes hard. It is
But
scary.
But like Hannibal and stuff, which is super dope, and it's like it's created like an all-time like great character, which is interesting.
Dude, Hannibal goes hard.
Yeah, and I really like Black Hawk Down. I just don't think it's top 5, but like it's good.
Damn, Ridley Scott's
Alien is his best for me.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's The Martian for me. The Martian is just so good.
Dude, the Gladiator though,
Gladiator is the only one that I'm like, damn, is this better than Gladiator? And I just like it better than Gladiator. I don't know if it's a better film, but I just like it more. You know?
I think the top 5, all of them are great for me. I'm just like, hey, which movie do I want to see like the most? Like, which movie would I watch on repeat?
That's what I did it based off of.
Gladiator does it.
Oh,
dude,
and then
I
in
don't
that case,
know.
American Gangster.
Dude, American Gangster is wild.
Both of those movies, though, they're such downers that I'm like, I watch it once and I'm like, bro, I gotta watch something else. I think I could do back-to-back Martian viewings. Just fucking run it back.
Happy ending. Like it has the other two, no, they don't have happy endings.
No. All right. Anything else before we move forward? This is your final call. If you say anything else, I'm gonna fucking stab you
In game.
with my lips. Little
Yeah.
stab on the cheek. All right. Favorite parts, James. What's your favorite part of The Martian?
I just like any of the rover scenes. I mean, he's in there, and like it takes a lot to make those scenes good when you're in one central location for the most part, because you got to really act it. You have to face act it. All your dialogue has to hit, and I feel like all those scenes carried so much weight throughout the whole movie.
Eric?
Just Matt Damon in general, man. He's a funny guy. He can be serious, but when he turns on that charisma and that charm,
Dude,
he knocks it out of the park.
He's got that.
He's a
space.
Riz god, dude.
Yeah, he's got that space Riz, dog. It is. Yeah. He's rizzed up,
dude. He got Jessica Chastain to throw her whole career away to come back, dude.
Bro. And she was married, dog. She was married, and she's like, "I throw it all away for you, homie."
Yeah, she's like, if I can span 300 souls with you coming back, I'm good.
I'm doing it. You can shack up with me, brother. I think my favorite part is going to be super specific. I think the note that he leaves in the rover where he says, "To whom it may concern, if you find this rover, please be good to her because she saved my life." I was like, God damn.
For
so
real,
good.
though.
And then right after that, when he's in the ship ready to take off and he starts weeping, bro, that shit got me. When he starts crying because he's like, "I'm about to be fucking saved," I was like, "Oh, Matt Damon, you deserve the world, homie. Hopefully they can do this." After I've already seen it.
I feel it, but I'm also just like, bro, stop getting lost in stranded places.
He can't, dude. He's got bad directional senses. Yeah. All right, James, what's your least favorite part of The Martian?
I don't think it's nitpicking. I do think all this stuff like on Earth and in the spaceship like is also good and it helps with the movie. But it's one of those things where it's just like I had the most fun watching this movie and found it most enjoyable when it was just Matt Damon. But I get why you need the other stuff like to tell the story they're telling. But overall, I just like when it was just if this was a 45-minute just Matt Damon stranded like movie or even like some kind of short film, I would probably liked it even more.
That's interesting. Eric?
I don't think I have any least favorite parts. What would have been cool though is if something blew up on the ship, like the main one.
We couldn't handle any more bad things happening to this dude.
I'm not gonna lie. I was in PTSD when they were airlocking the supplies onto the ship. I was like, "Oh my god, it's gonna blow up, ain't it?"
I'm not gonna lock.
It's not gonna lock.
Oh fuck.
This is interstellar gravity, anything in space.
I think I'm there with you, Eric, is that I don't have a least favorite part. I think this movie is amazing. It's so good. Maybe not enough Donald Glover being a weird, spastic aerospace engineer. I needed more of him.
Fantastic.
It was quick. Your Donald Glover time was in and out, and he's just gone in a blink of an eye.
He filmed that in 30 minutes then.
Yeah, he had 2 days on set, and that was it. All right, cinema score questions. Would we rent it?
No.
Nah.
Would you buy this movie physically?
Maybe.
I did. I bought the Steelbook.
No,
I have just the Blu-ray somehow. I don't know how I ended up with just the Blu-ray.
You and your dad split a copy. I get it.
Yeah, that's what it is. You bring it back and forth.
Higher res though.
Would you buy this movie digitally? No.
Nah.
Would you buy this in the $5 bin at Best Buy, Walmart, FYE, or Vudu?
Matt Damon getting saved 3-pack. Any day.
Is it only 3 movies though?
I could be more, but I'm just thinking of the 3, like
the 3
Saving
big
Private
ones?
Ryan, Interstellar, and then The Martian.
That'd be man, what a banger 5-pack.
That's a movies though.
Yeah, that's a good day of watching movies. You'd be tapped out. You'd be like, I'm done. I gotta get out of here.
But you end on The Martian because you can't end on the other 2.
You gotta watch them in chronological order. You got to. You got to start at Saving Private Ryan, Interstellar, and then Martian to come down.
Piece of shit in
Dude,
Interstellar.
he's such a piece of shit. And you could find that out about clicking our review of Interstellar in the top right-hand corner. Would you put this on in the background while people are over?
I would.
Yeah, why not?
I would, with the understanding that I will have to explain something because someone's going to look away and be like, what's happening? Well, he's explaining the trajectory around the Earth. He's going to slingshot. Just trust him. Trust the man.
Just trust the science.
Yeah, trust the math. The homie used a supercomputer. Would you watch this again? Yes.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat. And then would you recommend? And we gave it 3 glowing recommendations. So that puts us on ratings. I don't care which one of you does it first. Just go for it.
I'll give it 8.5 solstice till I run out of food.
Solstice?
8.5.
Solstice. What is it?
It's souls.
Souls.
What's a solstice?
A solstice is when the days are longest and shortest. So you have a winter and a summer solstice. Winter solstice is when the day is the longest day of the year. The winter solstice is the shortest day of the year.
All right. Souls.
There you go. Eric, go for it.
I gave Interstellar a 9.9. I'm gonna give this one a 9 out of 10 poopy potatoes.
9 out of 10 poopy potatoes.
There's a poopy
what
potatoes.
Did I give Interstellar?
You gave it 9.9 as well.
What did I give it?
8.
You gave it a 9.
Stingy
I
bastard.
do like Interstellar more, though. I do.
Give it a 10, then, you coward.
But McConaughey, dude. McConaughey's so good in that movie.
I mean,
those audio scenes where they're having the watch back.
Man, that's
crushing,
overrated,
bro.
dude.
Not overrated.
Dude.
You're crazy, dog. You're
There's
crazy.
better. I mean, don't tell me that's a 10, but other parts of the movie are like a 11.
Yeah,
Sure,
that's true.
fair.
Yeah, well, dude, when that theme song hits and he's flying through the black hole, that shit is fire.
Dude, when he says Murph.
Don't let me leave, Bert.
That's my 11 scene.
Yeah.
Shit, I might have to watch that tonight before I go to sleep. So
Same.
wait, what did you give this movie, Eric? You still haven't
A
given
9.
it a 9, just a straight 9?
No, I said I thought it did say 9.
9 poopy potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. I guess
That's a lot of poopy potatoes.
Which
Do you
one
like this
do
better
I
than
like
Interstellar?
better, though? I don't know if I like either one better than the other. But I've been
I mean,
giving out a
equal.
lot of 10s.
But like they're both space movies, but they're both totally different movies.
They're totally different genres.
yeah.
Totally
Yeah.
different. You know what? I'm gonna give this one a 9.9. Jessica Chastain's about to risk it all for some skinny Matt Damon, some thin
Yeah.
Matt Damon.
He still has the ass on him, though, dude.
Dude, he did, and I don't know if you guys saw. I was watching my 4K copy. You see dick and balls. There are dick and
I wasn't
balls
paying
in this
attention.
movie.
Dude, is this like that one Viking movie you watched again where you're like,
Yeah.
I know I've seen it.
Yeah, it is. But this one is more.
The Northman.
Yeah, the Northman is kind of like, I think I saw dick and balls. This one
Okay.
is like, no, that's Matt Damon's skinny dick and balls. There's no question about
Come on,
it.
skinny dick, dude. Come
Dude,
on.
it's the weather of Mars.
He's
dude.
malnourished. Look, I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
you know, he has the elements working against him. You
Yeah,
know, it's the
yeah.
cold. It's frigid
Yeah.
out there.
It is rigid. There's not oxygen.
No, definitely not enough oxygen. I'll tell you what. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in on twitch.tv/SoonerLaterTV or youtube.com/@SoonerLaterTV for our review of The Martian. Continue listening and watching and showing your support on all social medias. Just look up @SoonerLaterTV. If you couldn't catch us live on Sundays at 7 p.m., don't worry. You can listen to us on all podcasting platforms and on YouTube on Wednesday at noon. So make sure you tune in next week for our review of Guardians of the Galaxy 3. We love you guys. Bye.
Bye.
See ya.